This is a big city with big monuments, a big population, and big business by a big body of water. Cities have always been built around water, for drinking and washing, for transportation and trade, for energy and food production, to fight fire and disease, and just to survive. As with any big city, it has big challenges, and today many of them revolve around water, like climate change leading to extreme weather events such as increasingly violent thunderstorms, like urban water runoff causing contamination in our waterways, like industrial and agricultural pollution degrading our fisheries and making the lake unswimmable, unhealthy, and unusable for irrigation. Luckily, in the 21st century, we're getting smarter about water. This big city has big thinkers, and like all big thinkers, they take a big perspective.
The approach that we've taken at Ryerson is to be really connected with all of the stakeholders and all of the partners involved in the problems and in finding solutions. So we work with the city, we work with municipalities, we work with industry, we work with NGOs, and we work with local communities. And we take a really collaborative, applied approach to finding solutions to really difficult problems.
For climate change, Ontario's cap and trade is a carbon pricing mechanism that can provide funding for Ryerson urban water researchers to develop solutions to capture or reduce carbon emissions. On the municipal level, Ryerson works with urban planners and engineers to create better water management practices, green infrastructure, and low-impact development to mitigate stormwater flooding. For urban water runoff, there are rain capture strategies such as bioswales, wetlands, and green roofs. Ryerson Urban Farm is a quarter-acre rooftop farm in downtown Toronto that not only grew 8,000 pounds of food last year, it also absorbed a huge amount of rainwater.
In 2009, Toronto actually passed a bylaw that all new buildings have to include a green roof. And this is going to work to soak up all that stormwater so that it drains more slowly into the drains and keeps our lakes clean.
And what's Ryerson doing about industrial and agricultural pollution? They're building wetlands.
So wetlands have many functions. They act as buffer zones and help improve our water quality. They help filter out excess nutrients and contaminants that may run off into our aquatic ecosystems.
When the water's clean, the ecosystem's healthier, making a more livable city. And how do you know the water's clean and the ecosystem's healthy? You test it with Ryerson's Miners Canary Lab.
So what we're measuring in our lab is when urban water goes back into receiving water, such as Lake Ontario, we're actually running it past our little zooplankton and asking, is this urban water healthy enough to be returned to the environment that the Daphnia are in?
From zooplankton to the planet as a whole, that's the kind of holistic, big-picture thinking that cities need to embrace. In Toronto, it's already happening at Ryerson Urban Water Centre, but it's applicable to cities all around the world. Through research, education, and policy, Ryerson Urban Water is working with scientists, conservation authorities, community groups, teachers, government, lawyers, and economists. And education through outreach to schools and to the public is key to making a difference.
We need to really value our water, we need to look after it, and we need to make sure that we have healthy water cycles.
To make the unsustainable urban environment into a resilient and healthy urban environment.